Okay, we'll open up for questions for Kiké. Okay, we'll start Jack in the middle.
Kiké, since that game in Baltimore where you guys lost the no-hitter in the ninth, like 19-5, was that game galvanizing in a way? Was it a turning point in a way? Is that just one of those coincidental things that happens during the course of a year? And kind of what do you point to as being different the last 3 weeks since then?
I want to say it's coincidental. I don't know. I think a key for us has been starting pitching has been unreal. And then obviously last couple of weeks, I feel like our offense has come together as a group and we're operating, firing on all cylinders as far as being a one unit instead of 9 different hitters. But as far as like that being a turning point or whatnot, I honestly hadn't noticed. I think it's just a coincidence.
Next question. We're going to go over here on the left, first row.
Hey, Kiké, you've
Hi.
mentioned in the past that you visualize each game before and you'll write it down. Have the last few games gone according to plan?
I don't necessarily visualize like the outcome. I just put myself in a position of success so that, I kind of go into the day, feeling good about it. And, it's easy to get those anxious nerves during playoff games right before the game. And I feel like if you visualize yourself as far as like, having success over and over again, it helps it calm a little bit, fear of failure kind of not necessarily go away a little more, but it's just, you're not thinking about it as much. But they have gone according to the way I've seen it as far as winning the game. So maybe that way. I don't think anybody had it scripted the way that the last 2 games had gone, but I'm just really, really glad that we've won both games.
Here we go in the middle of Fabian.
Yeah, Kiké, after 2023, there was a lot of talk about just the offense's inability to get going in October and what sort of took to do that. What do you think has been the difference last October and this October to get more consistent offense out of you guys?
We've scored more runs. We've gotten the timely hit. I don't know. I obviously was here in 23, but I wasn't here the previous 2 postseasons, so I don't necessarily know what happened or how it went down or what was going on. I can only attest and speak about the times where I was here. 23, the bye week happened, and then we got off to a rough game 1, and then it felt like we weren't able to regain momentum as far as punching back because of that awkward day off after game 1 like we had this year. But last year it was just a matter of not looking back and just living in the moment and taking it one pitch at a time. And I feel like last year we started going really well after game 4 of the NLDS, and then this year we had to play through the finish line, and I think that might have been something that helped us out. And then we got to play the wildcard round, which Cincinnati Reds, if you look at it in a best of 3 series, we could have run into a buzzsaw as far as like facing Hunter Green, Lodolo, and Abbott, and of course we only faced one of those guys. But if it didn't allow us to check out or relax or anything. We had to stay locked in, and we were able to take care of them in 2 games, and we had success as a group, as an offense, and then we didn't get too many days off going into Philly, and that's a really good team on that other side, and it was just a matter of staying patient and understanding that who we are and knowing that it's just a matter of time, and that's kind of how it went.
You're going to go there on the left.
Hola, Kiké. Hace 25 años que un equipo no repite como campeón. ¿Por qué crees que hoy en día sea tan complicado hacer el back-to-back y qué representa para ustedes esa posibilidad?
Mira, la realidad es que no sé por qué, no sé por qué es tan difícil, pero a la misma vez sí lo sé. El béisbol es el deporte más competitivo en cuestión de cualquier cosa puede pasar en cualquier día. El peor equipo en las grandes ligas le puede ganar al mejor equipo y puede, en esa noche en particular, pueden parecer como que el peor equipo de las grandes ligas es el mejor equipo de las grandes ligas. Y yo creo que eso es bien difícil en cualquier otro deporte. En cualquier otro deporte el mejor equipo en papel siempre va a ganar, y en el béisbol no es así. El béisbol puede pasar cualquier cosa, y yo entiendo que esa es una de las razones claves por la cual no se ha repetido, además de que es sumamente difícil repetir, porque cuando uno juega 162 juegos y uno queda campeón, uno juega un mes, más de un mes adicional a los 162 juegos. Y cuando uno le añade un mes más al cuerpo, y estás hablando de 26 jugadores, es bien difícil para un equipo mantenerse saludable como equipo, como grupo, al otro año. Y yo entiendo que eso puede ser una de las razones por la cual no se ha visto un equipo que repite, porque los grupos cambian, los equipos no se mantienen saludables, cualquier cosa puede pasar, pero yo diría que es por eso. Y en cuestión de dónde estamos, nosotros entendemos lo que tenemos al frente de nosotros, pero a la misma vez uno no puede pensar en el año pasado, porque el año pasado ya pasó hace mucho tiempo y uno está pensando en este año. Nosotros no estamos tratando de repetir, nosotros estamos tratando de ganar, simplemente de ganar, porque la realidad es que el año pasado ya pasó y eso ya está pago. Nosotros lo único que podemos controlar es lo que está pasando ahora, este año, y nosotros estamos tratando de ganar este año, y si ganamos este año, pues da la casualidad que estamos repitiendo.
Okay, can we go back to Jack in the middle?
When you talk about the offense being one unit as opposed to 9 guys, like how does that kind of show itself during these games?
I think it's doing the little things, whether it's advancing a runner or working a pitch count. Something as simple as working a pitch count when the guy ahead of you got out quick, got out early. That is a team at bat, and when you're taking team at bats for 9 guys, good results tend to happen. Even when things are not going right, you're playing the game the right way, and when you're taking team at bats and you're playing the game the right way, the game tends to reward you. That doesn't always work that way, but that's what it seems like it's doing for us right now. Whether it's Freddie taking second base on Castellanos on his base hit that he turned into a double, or Will Smith just being ready, yo right there, 2 outs, not trying to do too much, just trying to do something. You're just trying to get a base hit. That ball that I hit really, really far into shortstop. Just putting the ball in play, little things like that, man. Those are the things that, for us in the past, when we're not clicking as a group, we are not moving runners over. We're having a lot of empty, quick innings. We are not, putting the ball in play when we have to put the ball in play. Just little things like that are the ones that can bury an offense. And right now, that's what we're kind of focusing on, is just, taking one pitch at a time, take what the game gives you, and, just doing everything to add a point to the scoreboard.
You're going to go far right against the wall.
Is there someone on the team who can set the tone in terms of being calm and patient and not pressing and sticking to the approach?
Like one individual in particular?
Yeah, I mean, when you say hitting's contagious, when that patience also becomes contagious, is there someone in this lineup who sets the tone for you guys?
It's nice when Shohei hits a homer to lead off the game, but I think it's an advantage to have such a veteran group as far as the position player wise. We're pretty salty when it comes to our position players, except for Pajes, and I think that's just kind of like, you watch the game and you pay attention, and it comes with experience, and then if we're not doing it, then we got 9 guys that can use their voice, and it only takes 1 guy to realize it, and whoever it is that day, when our teammates talk, we listen. We respect each other highly, and we played in a lot of big games together, so we rely on each other big time during any point of the game. So I think whoever realizes it at the moment is the one guy, but it doesn't necessarily be one particular guy.
Go ahead, Kristen.
Kiké, earlier Max was asked just about momentum and whether it's a real thing or not. How important is it just to kind of ride that wave or that feeling as you all are coming together so well right now, especially when it comes to looking to close out this series tonight?
I think it's big. I think for us, obviously, it's way better to be up 2-0 than be down 0-2 or be tied 1-1. We also understand that what we have in front of us, as far as like the team on the other side, that's a team that, every pitch tonight, they're playing like there's no tomorrow, because there's literally no tomorrow for them. So for us, it's about coming out the same way. That's a team that we don't want to let get hot. That team can, get hot and run through a month like it's like before you know it. So for us, it's just about a matter of, setting the tone early, trying to punch first and try to keep adding on to where, we bury them. But I think doesn't necessarily, with our starting pitching, it's hard to say we got the right guy on the mound, because you can say that about any of the guys. But I feel like, with Yoshinobu on the mound, we feel really good about our chances. And it seems like a lot of times last 2 years when there's been a chance to clinch, it's been him on the mound. San Diego, I think he did game 3 or game 4 against the Mets. But if we came back for I think if there was a game 7, it might have been him. And then last year, World Series, if we came back to game 6, it would have been him. And then, first round wild card, it was him on the mound. So I feel like he's the right guy at the right time. And hopefully he can get some quick outs in the first inning, and then we can get up early and keep adding on. But I feel like I sound repetitive, but we're going one pitch at a time. And, you never know in the playoffs which pitch is going to win you a game.
Going to go straight back in the middle.
Kiké, you mentioned 2023 when you fell behind and really weren't ever able to get any kind of momentum going, which is essentially where the Phillies are right now. So even though this is not a must-win for the Dodgers tonight, how important do you think it is to try to just end this thing tonight so they don't get any kind of momentum going?
I mean, the quick answer is, it's as important as if we win, they go home, and then we move on to the next one. But the way my mentality is, the way our mentality is, every game in the playoffs is a must-win game. Whether it's game 1, game 2, game 3, doesn't matter which series you're playing. And every game is a must-win game, because, you're putting yourself in a hole if you don't win a game. But a team that dangerous, you don't want to give them any signs of life and any signs of hope. So, yeah, tonight's huge for both teams.
Okay, thanks, Kiké.
Thank you, guys.